Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me for our weekly tidbit. The weather outside is starting to be frightful now. I thought it would be a good time to talk about keeping baby warm in the winter. This one's going to be pretty short and sweet. So keeping baby warm in the home, you want to dress your baby as you would dress yourself. So if you're comfortable in pants and a light sweater, your baby will be too. During the day, so estimated around 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., the temperature in your home should be at least 21. During nighttime, so 11 p.m. to 7 a.m., hoping that you're getting that sleep in between that time, the temperature in your home should be no lower than 18. If you rent, ask your landlord to follow these recommendations. If your landlord does not comply, you can call the residential attendancy branch, and those numbers are there below, or I'm sure that if you Google them, they will be there as well. In the crib or bassinet, place the crib or bassinet in the warmest room, of course, away from windows. You want to avoid drafts from the windows or outside walls, as well as radiators, so your major heat sources like heaters, fireplace, and wood stoves. Use a flannel fitted sheet for baby's crib. Dress baby in a one-piece footed sleeper. For extra layer, if needed, you can use a onesie or one of those undershirts. Newborn preemies and older babies may need a hat to stay warm in the room if it's cold. Hot water bottles or electric blankets should not be used. So you never want to use a hot water bottle or electric blankets for baby. It is not safe for babies to be swaddled during sleep. If your baby falls asleep while swaddled, you want to remove the swaddle. So if baby is still cold and you want to use a blanket in the crib, use a crib-sized blanket that is large enough to be firmly tucked in without coming loose, but still small enough that it does not make the mattress uneven when tucked. Lay baby on their back with feet near the bottom of the crib. Place blanket so that is no higher than baby's armpits, so right under the armpits, and tuck the blanket into the sides and the bottom of the crib. So dressing your baby for the weather. In the winter, keep your baby warm by dressing them in layers that are easy to put on and remove. Mitts, socks, boots will help baby warm, of course. Babies lose a lot of heat through their heads, so it's really important to make sure that you have a warm hat. If you are out and about with a stroller or a sled, remember that while the exercise can be making you warm, that your baby is just sitting and will feel cold much more than you will. When you go indoors, prevent overheating by removing or at least unzipping baby's snowsuit and taking the hood or hat off. If baby skin is turning white, this is a sign of frostbite. You want to take baby indoors as soon as possible. Call Health Links with the number below at 204-788-8200. Which is toll-free number as well at 1-888-315-9257 for information on what to do next. How to tell that your baby is cold. So upper arms, thighs, or ears feel cold to the touch. Cold hands and feet do not necessarily mean that baby is cold. Baby is fussing and you're not quite sure why. Baby's skin is turning white or it looks blotchy. To warm baby, hold him or her closely. Do some skin to skin, that's best. You may need to turn up the room temperature or dress baby in more layers or clothing. And a word about car seats, that's really important. Your baby needs to be dressed warmly in the winter. It is important that baby snowsuits or other clothing doesn't interfere with the fit of the car seat. When buying a snowsuit, choose one that isn't too fluffy and or that is made out of a slippery material. So no slippy material or puffy snowsuit. When baby is in the car, only 2 fingers should fit between the straps and collarbone. The chest clip should be under the armpit level. If you are using a blanket, make sure it's no higher than baby's armpits. Never place the blanket behind or under baby. And only use infant car seat covers briefly when taking baby outside. And just make sure that you remove the cover as soon as you're inside or in the vehicle. So thank you so much for checking out our quick weekly tidbits. Just want to thank the WRHA and the Government of Canada for providing this information. And we will talk to you soon.